Out in Hickory, we're at Myrtle Beach, but the beautiful thing about living in Hickory is you can get to the beach in just a couple hours. I think it took us about 4 hours to get to Myrtle. So we are at North Beach Towers. We've stayed in this unit a few times. I think it's 1215 if you want to reserve it for yourself. North Beach Towers. It's a 3-bedroom unit. This is the primary bedroom. Closet, bath. It's got the whole deal here. But and then there's 2 more bedrooms, kitchen, everything. Here's the hall bath. Really, what I want to do is run and see as the sun is coming up this morning. There's the other bedroom. What I'm hoping to get is a little bit of video of the sunrise. So out here on the beach, looks like the sun hasn't really peaked above the water quite yet. So I thought I'd take a little walk out here and just see the beauty of the area. I think there's something special about being out when almost nobody is out. I used to enjoy playing basketball either really early in the morning or really late at night when I was a teenager, and I could always play a little bit and think, I'm getting better right now and nobody else is. Nobody else is working. And I don't know. Of course, I'm not playing basketball or anything right now, but I'm out here seeing this beauty when most of the people in the world are not. This is where we're staying, and we like to stay here. It's just a great spot for us. Again, 1215 is the unit, but there's a lot of great units. But that one's always especially well equipped and ready to go. I'm gonna hang out a little bit, walk a little bit, and when I see the sun starting to peak, I'll turn the camera back on. Okay, so I have walked about 1.2 miles from the place we're staying. North Beach Towers, whatever that is, Towers and Resort or whatever. And I think we're about to see that sun peak up. So I thought I'd turn the camera on a minute and get a little video of the sun starting up. You know, I think about as I'm out here, every year I walk and I see this sunrise, and I think we're on the East Coast, and so I imagine that the sun would be that direction, but we must be on a place where the land kind of points out in such a way that the sun is rising what I would imagine would be the northeast. But of course, anyway, it is what it is, and I don't know that much about geography to know exactly why it is that direction. But you see it, there it is. There's a guy fishing. I think he's got the sun on his hook, and he's slowly pulling the sun into the sky. Come on, reel it in, baby, reel it in. Pull that sun into the sky. Well, I enjoyed that laugh. You may not have, but I enjoyed it. There it is. There is the sun cresting over the water. Where's the fisherman to be pulling it up? I guess he's still down there. As I turned and looked for the fisherman and I thought about what I was saying, I was thinking, dang, Josh, you shouldn't be talking on camera. This might be good footage for putting some up, but I can take that. I can take this stupid sound off and put anything else under here I want. But there it is. There's the sunrise. Isn't it pretty? What a beautiful day to be alive. This is the room we didn't see before. Closet, room, and it's got its own bath. So this unit 1215 again is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath. Here's the view from the hallway on the 12th floor. Now I think I went out on the deck and you already saw that you can see the ocean from the deck. So here's a walk. Of course, this is the building 1215 is in that I'm referring to. There is, that pool there is heated. Of course, the hot tub here is heated. I don't know if all the pools are heated because I haven't been in them. Haven't been in all the pools in the winter. But swim up bar is very nice. Plenty of places to lounge. I can't even tell you how many pools there are. There's like a kiddie pool there. This area of that pool is all very shallow. This is a 3-foot pool here. Looks like that whole pool is 3 foot. This one gets as deep as 5 foot, it appears. But absolute great space. An easy walk to the ocean. I know you've already seen the ocean in this video, but let's just take this walk and see it one more time. There you go. It's a pretty day, a little overcast today, but there you go. It's a nice place to sit by the fire at night. It says, do not stand on this, slippery when wet. That's kind of obvious. You would think you don't need that sign, but the remove cover before lighting. I see the cover over there, and I think obviously somebody didn't do that one time. Probably damaged the cover, but could you imagine their hand when they tried to remove the cover after it had gotten pretty hot? That sign on the now they're doing some work on the outside of this building, which is why these two pools are closed this month. But can you imagine the guy that pulled that cover off after he had lit it for a while and burnt the hand pretty good, maybe melted a cover? But it reminds me of those doors on the plane door that says, you know, do not open while in flight. I remember a comedian talking about how that means that at some point some couple was out there and on a plane, and they were like, you know, they say we can't smoke in here. If you don't mind, honey, I'm gonna step out on the wing here for a minute. Silly joke, but I've always enjoyed that joke because some signs are so dumb, but they exist because obviously somebody needed that sign. Of course, this place is, you know, the busiest in the summer months, but this is space that can be used year-round. And this evening you'll see people in the lazy river here indoor. Of course, you can walk in and out straight from there during the summer and when they're not doing the renovations to this building. But lazy river, foosball, Connect Four, checkers, chess, and shuffleboard are all available right downstairs. Now there's, on the 3rd floor, there's a pizza restaurant. I didn't walk through there. There's other space. Oh, there's cornhole over there too. But all kinds of different things to do here. And it's definitely a place you can enjoy year round. We really enjoy being able to go to all of the, like we went go-kart racing yesterday, and it's not crazy busy because it's not the summertime and it's not a million people in Myrtle. So this is a nice place that you can spend even in the off months.